All right, guys. So we're back again. I've noticed that a lot of you guys are having issues with the latest update for QBCore. So this is gonna be a new build, a fresh build of how to, a fresh video of how to build a QBCore server. My bad. And also, what we're gonna do, we're gonna be doing this in stages. So like this first build is just to show you like how to build a basic server, and I might add one or two like scripts or updates that I think is like necessary that helps improve the overall server in terms of um you know what's the word for it, feasibility, I don't know, but whatever, what makes the server better in some ways. And also, if going forward, I will try and do a video every week, like once per week, or depending on how many comments, or requests I get from you guys that you want to, if you want to see something added, if you want to see me, you know, install this or install clothing, put in clothing, cars, whatever it may be, just put that in the comments so I'll be able to know like what to do for the next video to better help you guys moving forward. All right, with all that said, let's just get straight into it. I think most of you guys already know how to uh build a server already. But for those who don't, let's just go over it real quick. First thing we're gonna need is well, make sure you have Apache, make sure you have Heidi SQL, make sure you have these installed and running. Once you download XAMPP, you wanna start your SQL by hitting start here my SQL. Make sure that is running before you do the build. So install exam first, install Heidi SQL first. Those two must be installed first. All right. Then what we want to do, we want to get our artifact build. This is our artifact build. Let's just download. I already have this downloaded. I don't need to download it again. But once we've downloaded our artifact build, which is currently 6497, and let me say this: if at any point in time, whether you're watching this like a week from now, or a month, or even a year, always remember, choose the latest, not the recommended. The recommended is super outdated. Always choose the latest build as of the time of you building that server. We can cancel this because I already have that. Okay, make sure you do that. So once you've done that, what you want to do, head to your local disk, head to your local drive, create a folder. My folder is called John Luke Server, because that's where we're going to build our server in. Create that folder. Within that folder, you want to create two folders. One is going to be called files, the other is going to be called server. And in the server folder, you want to extract your artifact build. So drag and drop everything. Let me give you an example of what that will look like. So if you come here, this will be your artifact build. Yep. And what you want to do, you just want to drag, Control A, select everything in there, drag and drop, drag, drop it into your server file folder. Okay, so if you're following along, it should be quite simple. Let's just replace it for replacement's sake. Okay, and some items are here. And let's delete. Let me delete this, this, this. Just make it like new. So it's new. Don't delete anything. I'm just deleting it because I've done this before and I ran into some errors that I had to get started. But either way. So once you extracted your artifact folder, you can close your WinRAR, minimize that. All right. Then you want to look for FX server. You want to run that. Hit enter, run whatever it may be. Second. It normally doesn't take that long. I don't know why I did that. But you guys, it should be fairly fast for y'all. All right. Wow. All right. So link profile, link account. It will pop up like that. Make sure you're signed in to CFX. It will tell you to sign in if you're not signed in. Simple. 1, 2, 3. Just make up a password. We just say whatever. We just go here whatever. Read and accept. Create a master account. Now this is the beginning of, well, it's not the beginning, but here we go. TX admin. Let's go. Set up server name. We're going to call this Jean Luc server. Okay. I would just call it Jean Luc, whatever. He doesn't want to. Then we want to, the deployment type, we want to hit popular recipe. And then we want to select QBCore framework. And for here, this is where you're gonna install. This is the where it's gonna put your resources, your data, so on and so forth. Now we're gonna change it. So hit change here. Come back here. We go to our server folder. Go to our server folder. We look for files. Open files. Click the address bar. Copy. Right click and copy that address. You come back here. Select all. Control A. So hit Control and A. Want to paste it. Hit save. It is empty. What do you mean? Saying it's not empty. What is this thing talking about? Hold on. Oh, it didn't. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. There we go. It's because I did it before. This is why there's stuff in it. But it should, once you follow what I've said, it's not going to say it's not empty. It's fine. So hit save. Then go to run recipe. Now for here, this is basically telling you it's downloading, the stuff we're gonna use. All right, so we hit next. Keymaster. You want to head to your keymaster. I have my keymaster open over here. Right. I think we go to home actually. So keymaster, you wanna, if you don't have a CFX key already, you wanna go to new, click new on your keymaster. You fill in the name, the IP address. If you don't know how to find your IP address, open a new tab. Say my IP. So my IP. Just Google search that. Google won't give you. You want to look for this one. It says what's my IP address.com. Hit that. If you're on your local host, do it that way. If you're on a VPS, you already know your IP address for your VPS. This is your IP address. So it will be IPv4. That will be your IP address. Okay, so you copy that. You head back over where we at? You head back over to TFX and you paste your IP address here. Server type, if it's a home, you say home, hosted, VPS, dedicated, so on and so forth. You select one pertaining to you. Then you want to hit I'm not a robot, and then hit generate. So once you hit generate, what will happen? Let's go back here. It will give you something like this. Okay, and here is your CFX key. This is your CFX key. You want to hit copy, and then you want to, by default, when you just set it up, this will be yes, it will be red. But once you start the server, it should turn green and it should get a heartbeat. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna head back to here, our server set, our server deploy, and TX admin, and we're gonna paste our key master. Actually, let's do this. So show database, and we're gonna change database name to Jean-Luc 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 server. You can name this whatever you want. All right. All right. Then we hit run recipe. This is gonna download all the requirements needed for your server. This is what it will look like. So it's building your server for you. So we'll give it a few minutes. And once this is done, I'll get back and I will continue from there. Okay, we're all done. The server has been deployed. So we hit next. Now we're gonna change just this for now, because I want to use QB target and I don't want the option to be like pressing E. You don't have to change this if you don't want to. But let's go ahead and do paste that with true. And that should be it. It should be a QB core gun. We might have to change this, but let's keep it as is how they left it. Let's see. Let's see if they didn't did anything to the, making you admin and whatnot. Okay. Save and run. So server is starting up. Give it a second. And also see it here. Okay, it's done. Server is done. That's it. It's building the yarn, so on and so forth. All right. The server is done. Let's start it up. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see what we're working with. And then we're gonna hit connect right here, just underneath play, to load it to our server. And here we go. Let's create a character real quick. Doesn't matter. Oop, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're good with that. Confirm. Mm. And here we are. Confirmed. Boom, bada bing. And leave apartment.
What the Sam hell?
Y'all from here. All right. So the server is done. It's up and running. Pretty simple. Really simple. Let's see if our admin is working. No, it's not. So we have to set our admin ourselves. Let me do that real quick. And I'll tell you guys how to go about doing it. Wait, where's my? Oh, I forgot. I already made a file. All right. So let's delete this. CFG. Let's head back to document. I already have one right here. So we're gonna copy and paste that. Open. So by default, it puts it right here. So what we want to do, where normally it says admin right here. Yep, that's how it is. But what you're gonna do, you're gonna change it to God, and then hit save, and that's it. And make sure you put it under here where it says gods, and that's how you set yourself as a admin for the server. All right, we're good on that. No, see if TX is out, and TX is not working either. Weird shit's happening. Damn, the game is loud.
Well, I'm done raising that little shit. He's your problem.
All right, let's quit this. Okay. So that's how you build a server. That's it. It's quite as simple as that. No problem. No, I'm gonna change a few stuff. I didn't get the chance to show you what I was gonna change, but basically the default clothing store, and we're gonna get a different map. I hate that. We're gonna get the corded the postal map. I prefer that map. I think I already have these downloaded. Let's see. So here's the map. Okay. Uh, for this is just for I'll rearrange this again some other point. But for let's do new folder. Let's call this add-ons. Boom. Stop there. Let's drag the map inside there. And also, did I just close that? Okay. Let's get this open. This is there will be links for these in the description of the video if you want to use all of these things, these scripts that I'm using. Let's look for QB clothing. Delete you. Drag and drop. And do that. appearance, SQL, player outfit. I don't think we needed to do that, but here we go. So always run your SQLs and please make sure to read your readmes. Database. Oh, I put it here. So John Luke. I remember I was changing the database name to John Luke server. I had to rename it again to John Luke. So this select the database. Make sure you select your database before running your SQLs. All right, we can close that. We should have read the README. This to be open. Let's change this to always open with code. All right, where is it? Element. So dependencies. We need to get this like lib, and there's a README. They do have a document. There we go.
Wow.
So open that. So this is basically telling you how to install it, what you need to do. Delete. So delete QB clothing or five. If you already have that, delete tattoos. Okay, I forgot to delete that. So let's head back to tattoos. Wait, no, there is no tattoos, are there? No, there weren't. Yeah, there weren't. Okay, all right, no problem. So we deleted that. Download that. So we need to make sure ensure. So here, there's two ways of going about doing this. If if you're installing a script, as I said, read the readmes. Always look for the readmes. And as normally they're doing docs like documents online, so look for the documents link. Let me show you what the link looks like. They will always look like this in the readmes. Okay, open that link. It will tell you what to do. So if it says that you're supposed to start whatever it tells you to start after what after the core, you do it. So if you notice it ensure QBCore, and below QBCore you should have ensure oxlib and ensure aluminum appearance afterwards. So in order to do that, you can either go to your TX admin, your local host, or you open your CFG file here and you'll see QBCore. This is QBCore, and it says below that you want to paste, boom, simple as that, and save. Hit save, save, and it's done. It always follow the README. Always make sure that you're going with what they tell you to go with. Um, apply to have new table created. So we need player skin, player outfits, code. Okay, we didn't do those. QB, here we go. SQL. So player outfit codes, open, run, done, and player skins. I think player management is for like the player skin. Okay, it's already with player skin. Let's make sure that so we have ID, citizens model, skin active. So if we go to data, this I'm just double checking ID, citizens model, skin active. Okay, we already have that. All right, we're good. What is this? Management outfit. I think this is for the business list. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we'll run that as well. All right, we're all set there. Boom. Now, if you notice, it says that we require some dependencies. I didn't say it here. It doesn't show it here, but it did. And the dependency that we require is oxlib. It says it right here. Let me bring it up. README dependencies. Always make sure we already have the core, basic QB core. The only thing that we don't have is this, which is oxlib. We already have QB target. All right. So because we need this, let's download that. Oxlib. Get this. Let's put you right here, and let's put you right here. Normally, you would I would say put like scripts that you're using in add-ons, but I'll put this in standalone because of the type of script it is. So I have no problem putting it here. So let's put it here. This is like a. It's kind of hard to explain what it is, really. It's hard to explain what it is, really. But work with the readmes, follow the readmes, and you're good. Now, this is OXlib. This is how they told us to do it. For function loading external files resources to manifest. Okay. So if you notice, it is server CF in your server CFG. You need to add these principles. So let's copy that. Let's head over here. Let's head to server CFG editor. Which one was it? Sources. These are all A's. Yeah, these are all A's. Doesn't really matter. You can put them anywhere, but yeah, I like to just go with the flow. Wait, no, let's not put it there. Let's put it up here. Permissions. There we go. Boom and save. It's done. Let's see what else do we need. That's it. There's nothing else that is required. The clothing is added. The I'm thinking I'm forgetting something else. I'm not forgetting. There's a lot that I can put in, but I want you guys to guide me on the next part of the video as to what you want to be added in. I will be doing the next video for sure. It will come either at the weekend or next week, the beginning of next week. Today is like the 6th, but yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of stuff that I can add. I just don't want to go overboard on all that shit. So let's restart. Let's restart. Let's restart the server because we made the changes that we made it. If you follow the video and added the the aluminum appearance, replacing the clothing shop, we need to change in QB apartments. We need to go to the FX manifest and we need to look for QB clothing, and we need to comment that out. So I hit 2 comments there. So that's apartments, and then we need to head to QB housing or QB house. The house houses, yeah, QB houses, and do the same in here. So we just hit boom, comment, done, and then we need to head back here and restart the server. I forgot to do that. I forgot to tell you guys to do that. That is my bad. So here we go. I was having like a hard time figuring out what the hell is going on because nothing was working for a second. So if you do that, we're good. So let's go back in. Let's check shit out. Okay, connect. So if you remember how it, forgot I created a new character again. If you remember how it looked initially, the clothing menu, and now this is the clothing menu. Completely different. What is that? As you can see, it's completely different. Okay. All right. Good. Save. Back up here. Leave. Let's see if this works, shall we? Up here. And our admin is working. All right. All right. We didn't use pets. Let's change this to use pets. Yeah. There should be a thing right here. Did I miss it? All right. Let's use pets. I normally use pets on these anyways. Let's come here. Go back here. Let's go to appearances. Let's go to shared. Go to config. all the way back up top. Yeah. Character tools, use target. So use target row. Okay, so this should put it. This should give us bed. Or we could use. No, we're not using that. We could use it. So peds through ped. Show nearest shop only. Pause. Show hide. Okay. So now let's do a restart. Let's restart the script itself. Go here and restart. As you can see, there's a ped right here. You can configure the ped however you want to. Third eye, view target, and as you can see, import, delete outfit, generate outfit code, save current update current outfit, bag clothing, so on and so forth. So we got a lot of options in here. And it's practically the same for, oh, I forgot. For God's sake. It's practically the same for the barber shops and so on. You'll probably have to. Oh wait, I'm saying so it's same. Yep, simple as that. All right, let me do something real quick. Let's add one more script to this real quick
What's good?
because I've been on here trying to get like all this shit working. There's so many problems, but we fix it. So let's do one more because I just don't like seeing it. CC, I think it's CC chat. Let's do that. So let's get CC chat. Now, this chat, you need both. If CC chat is dependencies for another research, you can do it. Okay, we don't need that. Here. There is a, let's see. And we needed two. We need RP chat, CC RP chat, and CC chat. Okay, here we go. So let's download one. Download two. Let's open you up. Where's the other guy? And you. All right. Now, if we come back here, let's go to, we are going to standalone. I think it's not, no, it's default. Sorry. CFX default. Then we're going to go to gameplay. Yep. And we're going to delete. Did we delete? I think we delete. Hold on. I think it would delete. It had to be. All right, let's try with one. Because before it was weird where I had to delete. So let's use this. Let's use just RP chat alone. Let's drag it, drop it. And let's go back to, let's do refresh. And start RP chat. Nope, that's not what it's called. A CCRP chat, my bad. CC RP chat. No, what the hell is this thing called? Bruh, you just put it in. Yeah, that's what it's called. Start. Don't tell me that's I hate when they do this. Am I stupid? What do you mean? It's right. I guess it's. Yeah, I guess it needs something. Whatever. Does need both of them. Yeah, dependency CC chat. Okay, I was right. All right. Let's oh CC chat. Stupid. Do you really put that thing there, bro? That. I think we do need to get rid of this one though. Let's delete. Oh, cancel. Let's stop this first. So
I
stop.
hate my life.
Did we stop it? I'm gonna tell me. Just a chance. Okay. So let's start CC, then RP, and they have been both started. And let's go back here. And if we hit T, okay, different chat. Okay. I prefer that chat over the. Did I just do slash A? Oh, see. Yeah, they have all different variants for whatever, whatever. All right, so that is set. Yeah, it's loud in here. What else? I think someone wanted. I think someone mentioned. I think someone mentioned the MDT. What's multi-character? We won't be using that anymore. So if you're using like the old, if you're let me get rid of this. If you're using like the old server, the old build videos, forget those videos. Work with this one because those methods are outdated. Let me just put the MDT in real quick so you guys can see how the MDT is installed, so on and so forth. So let's come here. Let's go. Let's look for. Is it PS MDT? Uh, oh, okay. Please. So project slot. Working with project slot here. So repositories. My repository. All right. So MDT and dispatch system. So the MDT, the dispatch system. Let's put this under. Let's create a new. Right here. Let's create a new folder. Brackets. Police. And close brackets. Why? Because I'm gonna put the police job in here and everything that has to do with cops in this folder. So download that one and download that one. So open you, minimize that. Let's get the dispatch in here, which is good. Let's get the MDT in here. MDT is good. Let's delete main. And as I said, always read the README. I know how to install these, so I don't really need to open, run, run, done. Done. And if we come back to this thingy, do that, refresh. So look for MDT, start it, dispatch. Let's look for dispatch, start it. If they started, hmm, missing method, mugshots. Oh, so the MDT now comes with mugshots and clock-in menu, so on and so forth. Okay. But it did start either way. You can always set that up in your Discord if you don't know how to. I will in another video we'll show you how to do all that. But for now, it's inside. So let's damn this shit is loud. Okay, but now it's here. So set job, set job. One, please wait for C slash job law enforcement. Okay, so if you were to do T slash MDT, open your MDT here. The MDT. Ooh, screen is small. I need to show you how to resize. If for people who are having this resizing issue, I'll show you how to do that real quick. But there you go. MDT is working, and we're not gonna use the oh, and there's the map that Julie. Hope you guys saw that in the beginning. I didn't point that out. Chords everywhere that need. I mean, postals for every building or place of interest. There you go. All right, so that's it. Let me show you guys how to do. If you have a small monitor and you notice that certain things are like not in line how they're supposed to be, open your fivem, go to settings. You see, where's the music? In it, get rid of that. Okay, yeah. So we head to game, and here it says speaks UI log GPU may cause realistic issues with GPU. No, that's not it. Here, force in server UI to 1920 by 1080p resolution scale. That's all you gotta do. So, and if you're having if you're like on your phone or open your menu and such, and you notice that like it's moving a bit slow, you can always enable this. But leave it as is for now. You don't need to enable that. So once that's set, exit, restart fivem. And if we come back here, connect, you'll see the difference on screen where the MDT. See, notice this was a lot bigger before. Now it's like smaller because it forces the fivem to be in 1920 by 1080, which is pretty much default. So you'll be able to see and interact with like certain UI elements that are normally bigger than your screen if you have a smaller monitor, you're working with a smaller resolution. So that should do it. No problem. All right. But with all that said, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. I was kind of like all over the place. I wasn't really like focused on whatever that it's bigger. It's a lot bigger than what it has to be. And also they do have a weapons. I'll go over that in the next video. For now, we'll leave it as is. All right. So, any questions, anything that you guys need to know moving forward, just leave a comment in the comment section. Ask your questions. If you want to see me do anything particular in the next video, leave it in the video description and I will get on it for the next video. I'm saying so. Anything else, just ask. And as always, y'all, thank y'all for watching. And if this video helped you out, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, y'all. I appreciate y'all.